So a C cap, as you might recall, is where you do the anti-spin, in-spin, anti-spin, in-spin, anti-spin, in-spin. Okay, then you could do it on the horizontal plane, where you do anti-spin, in-spin, anti-spin, in-spin, anti-spin, in-spin. Then you can do it where you do the anti-spin on the horizontal plane, then you plane break and do the in-spin across the side, and then you plane break again. Zoom, 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 zoom. So it's 3D because you have one plane here and one plane here. 3D is where you're utilizing planes that are perpendicular to each other. So like, this is a 4-petal anti-spin flower done on the side plane. But now I'm going to plane shift my right hand so that it's now an atomic 4-petal, atomic having, meaning you have two planes that are perpendicular to each other. And my one on this, my right hand, is on my, I feel like this is my front plane, and I feel like this is my side plane. So now you're dealing with a 4-petal anti-spin flower that's atomic. I would also call that 3D. 3D, I guess, is a category where you're using multiple planes that are not parallel. Atomic is where they're specifically at 90-degree angles. There's so many C caps, it's ridiculous. And they are, like, it's my favorite thing to perform, really. Because you have the contrast built right into it, where you're moving between the in-spin and the anti-spin, and I think that they give a lot of dynamism in this, just in a single movement with one hand. You have a lot going on in a very short period of time, and so you can put them together in a way that becomes really interesting. So I'm not even sure like this one is on the list, because like from this perspective, you can look at this as a, relative to me, this is a clockwise C cap where my left hand is on the front plane, but my right hand is on the back plane. But now I can turn 90 degrees, and it's an overhand C cap, where my right hand is doing the front part of the cap from 9 to 6, and my left hand is doing the back part of the cap from 6 to 12. I said 9 to 6, sorry, I meant 12 to 6. They're both doing 12 to 6, but one's in the front and one's in the back. But then you could do the same thing. So now they're in the same place, but I just changed the timing. And then you could put the poi in all of the places, right? So this is one in front, one behind. This is both in front. This is both behind. This is the other one in front, the other one behind. And then I can turn this way also. And then that's just doing the 12 to 6 version of it. You could be doing what we previously worked on with the stacked ones, right? Where my right hand is doing the top, while my left hand is doing the bottom. Right? It's endless. It's endless. It's endless.